Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Joey the Veiled Cottage Witch, and today we are doing a deck review and flip through with the Liminal Spirits Oracle by Laura Tempest Zakroff. I have read a couple of her books and I just love her style. So we are going to review this oracle. They're called Witch's Spirit cards. So let's dive in. So I've had this one for a while and it was kind of tucked back in the corner of my bookshelf, and I thought, let's rejuvenate this one. Let's get it back into circuitry. So here's our guidebook. You can tell she's done lots of books. She's even done coloring books, which makes me want to get them. I love coloring books. Yes. The guidebook is called Gateway to the Liminal Spirits. And this is a first edition and a second printing, 2021. And I love that she has it broken down into chapters for the cards. She has rights. Okay, so gateway, and then rights, places, trees, herbs, scale, slither, and swim, wings, fur fauna, and artifacts. So that's kind of fun. Makes it easy to find what you're looking for. There's an introduction, how to work with the deck. Let's see. Spellcraft and the Oracle. Whoop whoop. You know I love working with Oracle cards in my spellcraft. You know I do that. And let's see. Does she have spreads? I don't see any. Maybe just I'm skipping through too much. I don't know. Doesn't seem like she does. Pulling a single card. Oh, here we go. 3-card divination, 5-card spread is the compass spread. Yeah, it was. See, I got so excited about the spellcraft that I skipped over the spread. So she does have that. And I love, what I really love is that she has this whole section after her interpretations of the cards to write your own interpretations. So full color, which is amazing. So you don't have to hunt through the cards to find what you're looking for. So I love that. Okay, we'll set this to the side. And here we go. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Okay, again, you know, here's a missed opportunity. And this is not really a complaint, more like a missed opportunity. She could have had a quote right here. This is nitpicky. This is just nitpicky, but it would have been nice to have a beautiful quote, maybe about liminal spaces and liminality. So if this is a new term to you, liminal means where two, liminal is a place that's more like a portal. So like where two elements meet. So like a cliff where the element of earth and air meet. Or like a shore where the earth meets water. Those are liminal spaces. So it would have been a nice, if I was doing an oracle on liminal spaces and liminal spirits, I would have had like a definition of liminality right here. But that's, again, nitpicky. So Says on the back, it says, open the gateway to spiritual connection. The magical artwork of the Liminal Spirits Oracle connects you to the wisdom of the witch so you can tap into the spirit realm and the deeper energies within yourself. Featuring the ethereal art of Laura Tempest Zakroff, author of Weave the Liminal and Sigil Witchery, which I've read both. This deck can be used as a system of divination, a tool for spellcraft, a means to commune with liminal spirits, and a focus for meditation. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, we'll set that to the side, and let's look at this beautiful deck. First of all, I love this little portal right here. This is beautiful. All right, here we go. Look at that hair. Look at that bunny. I can tell a difference between a hare and a rabbit because a hare has these big upright ears. And they're bigger. They're bigger than a rabbit. When you see a hare, you almost see like, did I see a kangaroo? You know, they're huge. So I love hare. They're big in Celtic mythology. They're good and they're dominant in a lot of mythology, but I see them a lot in Celtic mythology, and that's just because I study a lot of Celtic mythology. Let me know down in the comments if they're heavy in other kinds of mythology as well. So I would love to know. Ooh, crystal. Ooh, look at that. Yep, I love a good rock. I love a good rock. Salamander. This is the elemental of fire. Really great if you want to work with the element of fire. This is a great addition. It's great if you want to get to know that element, is to get to know that elemental. Belladonna. Isn't she pretty? Yeah, pretty dangerous. Actually, in small doses, and my wife makes fun of me when I say actually, because she goes, okay, you're about to say something really nerdy if you say actually. And I'm like, yeah. A little tiny dose of belladonna actually helps a migraine. I had a migraine yesterday. It lasted throughout the whole day until I remembered that I had a tiny bit of belladonna medication, and I took some, and my headache was gone. You know, I fell asleep because it will make you fall asleep. But this medicine that you take has a little bit of belladonna in it, and you let it dissolve under your tongue, and boom, your migraine is gone. But yeah, you minuscule amount. Oh, the fish. This reminds me of Fantasia. I love Fantasia, Disney's Fantasia. And this reminds me of the fish dance that they did in the Nutcracker Suite. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. They're beautiful eyes. Inspiration. I love the cauldron and smoke coming out of the cauldron. Bubbling. I love that. Forest. Makes me want to go get lost. If y'all can't find me, I'm probably in a forest somewhere. Been a while. Been too long. Mushroom. That's our little guy on the front cover here. I love fungi. They're so intelligent. They know exactly what to do to bring nourishment to where they need to bring nourishment to, and to decompose and transform decaying matter into nourishment. They're just so intelligent. They know what's up. Rue. I love to use Rue for hex breaking. Look at that key right there. Love that. And the moon. Beautiful. Clay. Oh, you can see all the sedimentary layers of the clay. That's beautiful. You can probably see how you guys could use this in spell work. Say you don't have any Rue. You could use this as a stand-in or a tag lock for Rue. Clay is very grounding, holds things together. It sets things, so you could use it to set things. See? Bone. Ooh, I really look at jawbone right there. Oh, this is awesome. Yes. Metal. One of the Chinese elements. Love it. It's really hot and then it sets. Beautiful. Goat. I love this little guy. Reminds me of Black Phillip from The Witch. Ugh, love it. I bet my friend Allie will love this card. That's one of her favorite movies. Mandrake, look at this guy. I love this. So this would be an excellent card to use to stand in for Mandrake, or to use to stand in for a person. In folk magic, they use a mandrake root as a poppet. So that's pretty cool. Monk's Hood. Yep, another baneful. I hate saying that because I just feel like it's like giving the herb a bad name, like talking shit about it. But it can be a poisonous herb, but all herbs to a certain degree can be poisonous if you eat too much of it. Yeah, it can be poisonous in certain increments. But there's been a challenge laid before me by Bobby Fierro. Everybody knows who that is. That I need to do the lore and medicinal and magical properties of a lot of baneful plants. And so, yeah, I've got research ahead of me. So Monk's Hood was, I believe, on that list, as well as Belladonna. So I've got my work cut out for me. Oh, look at that baby. Oh, look at the eyes, so innocent. So full of wisdom. I love a good owl. Star. I love that it's a pentacle. Love it. Oh, it's like twinkling on the water. This is almost like moving. I love that. Roots. I love the heart, because when you find the root of a plant, it is the heart of the plant. And I love that imagery there. Beautiful. Fox. We're getting into an animal. So I love that this is not just an herbal deck or an animal deck or a landscape deck. It's all the things. I love it. Fox. Fox has been notorious in fairy lore to help guide you into the fairy world, into the fairylands. Moth. Ooh, that's a death's head moth. That's my favorite. I love. If you guys like, I've heard of that before. Yep, that's the moth from Silence of the Lambs, the death's head moth. You're like, oh, now I know. I love the death's head moth. Oh, snail. Yes, look, and then there's that Fibonacci symbol that I love. That was in pill bugs and in seashells. And that's sacred geometry, you guys. That is designed with a higher purpose. Yes, the nerd in me has come out today. Sometimes I can't shut her down. She just comes out and I'm like, ooh, that means something. That's so cool. Yes. I watch and read a lot of nerdy stuff. Time is so liminal. We don't, it is a man-made construct. And if we can just watch the sun and watch the moon, we can tell what time it is. But if we didn't have clocks and we didn't have phones to tell us what time it was, we can just watch the moon and watch the sun, and we would know what time to rise and what time to go to work and what time to come home. And yeah, but time does not really exist. Yeah. Listen to me today. Wow. I'm getting deep and philosophical and nerdy. Oh, well. I love these cards. They bring it out in me. Oak. Yes. When I'm teaching my Celtic Ogham class, this is the mighty oak. And when I say, get to know an oak, and if you can't find an oak, you literally can use or utilize or become allies with any other tree to substitute for an oak. Because all trees are related to the oak, in case you didn't know that. I love using acorns in magic spells for strength, because there is nothing stronger than a mighty oak. Oh, cave. Oh, I love when I go and do an underworld meditation and I have a cave that I go to that allows me access to the underworld, and I always go through a cave. And there's crystals and stalactites and stalagmites and columns and towers and all kinds of things, and drippy noises and everything. And when I go through, it does kind of look like this. And when I come out, it's this massive, beautiful, open cave. It's beautiful. You guys are learning all good things about me today. Oh, Corvid. Look at that guy. He's like, excuse me, what do you want? And why are you staring at me? Oh, I do love a good corvid. I love crows and blue jays and ravens. Yes, yes, yes. Snake. Oh, I love a snake. As long as, they're way away from me, I love them. But when they scare me in the garden when I'm out there and I'm not prepared to see them, yeah, you will hear a noise that is very, very like a little girl. Love it. Frog. Nope, it's a toad. I should have known. Yep. Love a toad. Desert. Yep. Arizona, saguaros. I believe, now, you will have to fact check me, but I believe that saguaro cactuses are only present in Arizona and parts of New Mexico. Fact check that. But I believe that they're only here and very small parts of New Mexico. So I always think about Arizona when I see them. When I first saw them, when I was moving from Missouri to when we drove from Missouri all the way here, when I started to see these, I'm like, oh, we're close. I'm so excited. Yep. Because you can see the squirrels. Birch. This is one of my favorite trees because they look like, first they look like paper, but they also have like these eyes because they're a boundary tree. And it's like they're watching you, like, what are you doing? This is my forest. Don't be creeping up on me without, my permission. I love a birch. Ocean. Oh, yeah. The ocean is so powerful. Yeah, it will swallow you whole. Absolutely, without a thought. Fiber. Yep. Weaving. Love it. I would love to learn how to weave on a loom. I think that would be an amazing skill to learn and so meditative. Here's our gateway. Love that. This is a wonderful card to meditate with. Just get in there and start going around. Follow it with your eye. Cedar. We had cedar trees in Missouri, and I used to climb as high as I could on a cedar tree. And we had one down the street from me that I had my little hidey place, and underneath one of them, it was just my little sanctuary in there. That's very nostalgic. And ash. Oh, this way. Ash. Ash has been known to be the tree of life, or Yggdrasil, in the Norse tradition. It was known to be an ash. I'm not surprised. This is in here. It's beautiful. Yes, so as above, so below there. Environment. Oh, I love the ripples. Yes. The way we treat our land is how we treat all of the land. So true. Burial ground. Oh, yeah. I love that. That's like kind of eerie and beautiful. Mugwort. Look at the eyes. Sneaky. Mugwort is my plant spirit ally. I love it. It's called mugwort because they used to make beer from it. So hence the mug. It does not taste like beer though. It has a very distinct flavor. Not the best, but it is so good for psychic protection and to open up your psychic abilities. Love it. Walnut. That. It's good for your brain. Very good for your brain. Honeybee. We have bees now. We have a little hive. So the bees are here. Love it. Talk about local honey. Yes, we'll have local honey. We don't have to buy it local. We can just grab it. Hopefully they will make enough. Peacock. Yes, I love peacocks. They're so beautiful and majestic. They love to show off. And they also like, sometimes they're showing off, but sometimes they're on the defense. You just never know which one. Ah, the deer. Ugh. Sacred to Cronanos. Love the deer, especially the stag. And the cat. Oh, look at his whiskers. He's so pretty. I love this little heart right here. So that was the Liminal Spirits Oracle. I'm going to shuffle a card, and we are going to see what liminal spirits are with us today. Yeah. These are so huge, but I would not want to trim them because they go all the way to the edge. If they were in frames, I sure would, but look at my tiny hands trying to shuffle these. It's kind of comical. What liminal spirits are talking to us today? I'm going to get one pop out. Roots. Roots. All right, let's see. Oh, yep, it did have, I remember. It did have, oh, that's her, by the way. Laura Tempest Zakroff. Let's see. 27. Here we go. All right. Our roots are made up of many things: our ancestors, the people in our immediate and chosen families, and the places we come from. Roots can direct us not just to who or where, but also to how and why things are the way they are. Underneath the skin and soil, the heart sees truly. Consider, where do you come from? What are your roots? Where do you wish to take root and grow? So here are our messages from roots. In order not only to grow but to flourish, connect with your foundation. Pay homage to your ancestors. Consider your immediate family connections and review the folklore that has influenced you since you were a child. Are you honoring your past, not only the successes but also the failures that made you who you are today? We tend to learn more from times when we have failed than when things went smoothly. That is absolutely true. There is no need to cut those parts out of your memory or identity. Don't be fooled by what's on the surface. Pay attention to your intuition and look deeper to uncover the truth. So we are supposed to dig deep today, guys. Don't just scratch the surface. Keep going. You never know what you might find today. So that was the Liminal Spirits Oracle, the Witch's Spirit cards. I hope that you enjoyed this deck review and flip through. This is an awesome deck, not only to learn from, but to divine from, and also to use for spell work. So I hope you do all three of those things with it. If you do, grab it. I'll have that information below. Please check out my website to book a tarot reading with Bobby Fierro at Wild Raven Tarot. You can book energy work with me. And you can also shop my online store. Please remember to enter the code word VEILED, all caps, to get your free shipping. That is a huge discount that's only available through my YouTube channel. So please don't forget that. That saves a whole bunch of money for you guys. You can please give this video a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Hit that bell if you want to get notified about all my videos. You can buy me a coffee down below. All that information is there. It's just a way to thank me and keep this channel going financially. Yeah, other than that, live your best life and live for yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.